What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a collective spirit message. I was all ready for turning in for the night, settling in, moisturized, the whole thing. And Spirit, yes, Fred, said, No, 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 Feather, you're needed. The flock needs you. The tribe needs you. So if you're here during the live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below. Replay rock stars, leave your amazing comments, like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Let's get on with the show. It's been a while since I have been called to do a late night reading like this. So I know there's some people out there in my collective that are dealing with some crash out, dealing with some issues, need a little bit of guidance. So we will see what the universe has for us, okay? All right, dropping into the reading screen. It's podcast episode 177 for those of you that are going to be listening to this later. All right, here we are. Let's put a little bit of purple on this. There we go. A little bit of purple on this. Let's do this. Hey, Divine, how are you doing? Carrie's here. All right. So some of you may be upside down financially. Some of you may have been having some difficult times, challenging times with finding work. Maybe you got laid off. Maybe you just don't know how to keep it all together. You've been overworked, underpaid, struggling, and working too hard and giving too much in relationships. Hallelujah. Are you still with me? Raise your hand if it's you. Thumbs up. You know how it goes here. Because what I'm getting is, some of you may need to do more research before you proceed if this is in regards to a relationship or in regards to a job offer, okay? Education in the form of seminars. So this could be about going back to school. This could be about apprenticeships or workships, okay? Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. This could be in regards to the next long-term project. Have you been dealing with a relationship that has been a long-term project that ain't working out for you? I'm getting a little sassy because I feel sassy right now. Okay. If there's been an issue where you've been working too hard and you ain't getting no pay, you've been bending over backwards, doing all the efforting and all the work in the relationship. It's a one-sided relationship. What you got to do about it? Do a little bit more research. Maybe take it to Jesus. Take it to Buddha, take it to God, take it to your ancestors. No, that's Fred. No. Ancestors, guardians, guides, angels, helpers, and healers. The dreamer. Some of y'all just need to take some time off and really reflect on what this is about. Take some time, take a step back, think about it during the middle of the night, maybe journal about it. What you got going on? Is this really cramping your style? Is this let's just say, is this a relationship that's become a project? I'll wait. Embrace your true purpose. I told you it's the middle of the night. I was ready to go to sleep. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Maybe it's time to start over, start new, start from zero. End whatever this thing is that ain't working for you, because it looks like it's been a situation. Okay? That could be work ships, family ships, friendships, all the ships. All the ships. Oh boy. Okay. It's been a while since I've been called to do a spiritual message, but we're going to do it tonight. The chess queen. Trust and strategizing. So you need to start strategizing some sort of plan. To start over, to start fresh, to go back to school, to start a new skill set. Get your money growing in a better way. Maybe even a new relationship, huh? Do some team building exercises. If your partner ain't interested in building a team, then maybe they just become too much of a project for you. It's time to play chess, not checkers, okay? Right? Chess queen here. Talk to my queens. You may be a king, but it's time to strategize, and it's time to start putting a strategy, a plan in place so that you can start moving things forward. All right, the Desert Prince. Survival, false promises. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Is this a business deal gone bad? Is this the water done run dry in a situation that you've been in? Huh? What is this? The Desert Prince? It's already a queen and a prince, so there's a difference in elevation. There's a difference in maturity levels there. If this is a relationship, you may have been promised the world and nothing ever showed the frick up. They may have promised you the sun, moon, and stars, and they couldn't even climb a fucking ladder. You understand? They couldn't even effort. I'm really feeling very, you know what I mean? Survival mode. Is that what you've been in? With work, with life, with love? That's what I'm gonna call this. You've been in survival mode, right? We want to switch to thrive. We want to switch from survival to thrival. You know what I mean? False promises. That'll do you in every damn time. All those false promises will keep you restarting and starting. You'll just keep going around in circles with this crap. And that could be employers, friends, family, any damn body. So it ain't about anybody but you right now. About figuring out what path you need to take. Oh boy, look at this. Gaia's Garden. I love this. It's time to elevate. Time to do some damn healing. It's personal healing. It's time to evolve. It's time to reevaluate a situation or all situations to move from survival to thrival, okay? Fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. What are you ready to reap? I'm just going to ask you, what are you ready to plant? What have you been putting out into the universe? And what are you ready to get back? Because apparently this Desert Prince, all dried up, false promises. This could be us too. Where we lie to ourselves time and time again and we never do shit. We never get off the couch. We don't get the shower. We don't go to the store. We don't wash our hair. We don't mow the lawn. We don't wash the car. We don't pay the bill. Whatever it is. Okay? We get there sometimes. This is about a shift in the energy is needing to happen in order for you to move out of a very salty energy. Some of you might be salty. But you've been, it's like you starting on zero. You running on empty? Running on empty. I think you've been running on empty for a while. And you're starting over. So this could be a relationship ending, a job ending, things just not working out. So we have to put a plan together. We have to strategize something to get us from survival to thrival. A lot of you, if you're in America, 211.org is the United Way. Findhelp.org. Also, you can put in your zip code, your mailing address, zip code thing, and it will come up with a list of all sorts of local resources, local, state, federal, all of that resources where you can get assistance if you need it. Okay? Don't say you can't. Don't say you can't and it ain't out there, because I've worked in the medical field for a very long time and I have had to help people get their infusions for chemo covered. They didn't have no damn money. They didn't even have Medicaid. They had no assistance. I had to help them get all that stuff started, and I ended up helping them cover their infusions so they could have chemotherapy and stuff like that after brain surgery. Yeah. So I know that a lot of people don't understand that there's resources out there. They don't know how to find them. I'm telling you right now, if you are in a situation, food banks, churches, reach out to your churches, reach out to your local food banks. And the best places to start is findhelp.org in America and 211.org United Way, especially if you ain't got no job and you need assistance. You need to pay a bill. Okay? You need to feed your kids and yourself to keep going. Are you too proud? I don't think so. No. Because a mom and a dad, or whomever you are, a grown-ass adult knows that sometimes you get hit. Sometimes you get knocked back, but it don't mean that you're not without help. The universe has all sorts of help and resources at your beck and call, at your fingertips. You just have to ask for it, and you have to be okay with it. Say, you know what, right now, I'm taking a mini vacation. I'm starting over. I'm at 0. I want to get to 3. I want to be able to get myself from survival to thrival. But you know what? I have to have food in my belly to do that. Gas in my car, my bills paid. So what's the most important things right now? Handling the responsibilities that I need to handle. Taking care of those things that need to be taken care of. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help, because those resources are there. The universe provides. Right? That don't mean you got to be on them forever. I hope you're not. But for right now, some of you may need help to help get you out of a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So the universe is throwing you a little bit of a rope there to help you help yourself get out of that bucket, whatever it may be. Not everybody is in that situation, but for whoever needed that message, I hope you get that message, because I've been there. I've been there. I have been there. Utilize your local resources. Reach out to your friends, family. Put a call out on Facebook. Y'all know y'all on social media all the damn time. But like, hey, anybody needs some house cleaning? Anybody hiring? You know, what you got? You know, sell some shit you don't need on Facebook Marketplace. Get you some money for gas. Whatever you got to do. Falling angel. Spiritual narcolepsy. Some of y'all lost faith. Some of y'all are, oh man, please don't tell me. This has already happened. There's somebody out here in my flock that has lost faith. Has lost faith in themselves, the angels, spirit, people. No, please. Please don't tell me that you lack feeling, that you've lost hope, that a new beginning is there. We get there sometimes when we're down real low. Heart, home, man. Some of y'all lost your home. Some of y'all are moving out, moving on into the relationship. Some of you are about to lose your home, being evicted. There's some issues going on in my flock with some people that need this message tonight, because I'm damn sure not in my cozy ass bed. Like the queen that I am, I listened to spirit and I got up and I heard the call. Do I like having to do that? Damn it. No, I don't. But if somebody needs this message, and I've been there, and I've needed the messages, and I didn't have anybody giving me the messages. I had to fight with myself and with other people to get myself to where I am. Okay. I still fight myself every damn day. Sometimes I don't believe. I have to pinch myself or just look around and like, am I really as successful as I think I am? I don't think I'm successful at all. Sometimes we just get there. You know, I'm just out here doing something for the greater good. Karma comes back to me. I'm taken care of by the universe. I have what I asked for. I'm living my dream life. As crazy as it sounds, most people are like, damn, I want a mansion. I want to live in paradise. This is paradise for me. I don't have any bills. Very few bills. Very few bills. I'm pretty much free to do whatever the hell I want to every day. Even without doing this YouTube thing. But I asked for it. I vision boarded it. I made it happen. I journaled it. Coming out after the death of 2 very close people in my family. Not even a year later, I got what I asked for. The universe provides. So I've been there, and I've had a lot of shocks, and I've had a lot of issues. So that's why I can sit here and handle these strong messages that I have to hand out and hand deliver y'all sometimes. And when I do private readings, and I'm hearing this one loudly right now because I'm feeling it. It's called Heart, Home, Compassion. It's in reverse. There's challenges in your life. There's difficulties in your life. You may not have somebody to talk to. I'm right here, right now, and I'm telling you, I know what it feels like to lack support, lack resources, not have anybody to talk to, and have to figure it all the fuck out myself, right? Am I trying to tell you that I'm an amazing person? I am an amazing person, but I'm not the greatest, the best, and I ain't the richest. But you know what? What makes me stand out is the fact that I can sit here and do these readings and deliver these hard messages. And it takes me all the way back to all the times when I've gone through similar things. So every time I re-experience that, it's a hit, but I'm stronger now, so I don't cry anymore. I actually am very proud of myself after I get done with the reading. I'm like, damn, that was a hard reading. Damn, that was a rough reading. But I'm not there. I'm just delivering a message for people who are going through that. And because I went through it, I can give you the messages that you need to hear. I can help you see and reflect and get yourself to a better place. At least I'd like to. This ain't no different. I'm talking to some people that are lacking confidence. You got no trust in spirit. You got no trust in yourself. You're feeling void. You're feeling empty. You're feeling heartbroken. You ain't got no home, or you feel like you don't belong any damn where. You got no support. I feel it. Who's that for tonight? Who's that for tonight? I got you. That's what this tribe is about. Okay? Anytime you need to talk, you drop a message in the comment section. Anytime you need to email somebody, I'm there. Okay? But don't forget that I have a free online retreat for you. It's a 10-week online retreat. It is meditation and journaling and Reiki. And it's a massive energy change and shift. And if you just need some calm and some negative release, something, and you ain't got no money and you're down on your luck, just put your email in and watch one video a week for 10 weeks. And make sure you prioritize your health and well-being, your sanity, your peace, your inner peace. If nothing else, get your ass to the food bank, get some snacks and some food for the kids, and then just do the best you can with what you're given. Okay? I've been there, and it hurts. I feel it. But you've got this. Okay? Perfect storm. The universe don't take you through something if you can't get through it. So, right here, it's a balance point or a rebalance point. It's a readjustment point. We got 8 in reverse. We've got 9 and 1, 8, 7 and 9. So you have new beginnings. This pain that you're feeling and this void that you're feeling and this out of balanceness that you're feeling, this lostness maybe that you're feeling, whatever it is, in whatever area of your life that it may be. It could be many. Okay? For a lot of you, it may be many. At least 3. And you're just kind of feeling numb right now. I don't know what to feel. I don't know which direction to head. It's okay. If all you can do is breathe, then appreciate breathing. Thank you, universe, for the fact that I can breathe. Thank you, universe, for the fact that I can walk. Thank you, universe, for the fact that I can talk and that my body just functions without me having to tell it what to do, because I don't know which direction to head. I don't know how to feel right now. But thank you for all of my cells working in unison and doing this stuff for me, because right now I'm just lost. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know what to do. A lot of you may have ended a relationship. You may have gotten fired or left a job. Can't find a job. Shit out of luck in all kinds of areas, especially if you're feeling alone. All right? But the universe doesn't bring you to it if you can't get through it. This is a readjustment point. This is time to reevaluate what you want and get focused on what it is you want and move yourself to a new direction. This is a pivot point to get yourself rebalanced, realigned, and focused, okay? Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. What I tell you, this is your job. Nobody else's. Now, if you are depressed and you have anxiety and you are having some mental health issues or some physical health issues, 211.org, United Way, United Way, 211.org, and findhelp.org. Okay. Call your county, look up your county resources, do whatever, or your state resources, do whatever you got to do. Okay. There's a lot of places out there. Your health departments and things like that. If you need to see a doctor, there's a doctor out there that wants to see you. Okay. Pro bono legal stuff. So there's all kind of stuff out there. You just plug in the information that you need to and find yourself some resources to get you to a better place so that you can see from a different perspective. Okay. Sometimes I'm worried about how we're going to feed each other, how we're going to feed my kids, how am I going to fix this, that, or the other, the car, this, that, or there's places that you can call. There's things that you can do. Okay. So you're at the precipice, and I just want to say this, just before dawn, it is the darkest. You know this. Everybody's said it a million times. It's so cliche. But when in my years of, I'm a researcher, I'm an analyzer. I mean, that's what I do. My brain never stops. I'm constantly reading, watching YouTube, watching YouTube, and watching TV all at the same time. I'm always doing something. I'm constantly learning. And I've always got like a million things going on in my head. But when I was doing the research for law of attraction, manifesting, before I decided to write my book, I put all that shit into practice. Everything that I have created for you, everything that I have written in books, everything is things that I have done to improve my life, to make my life easier and to feel better about myself. Okay. But one of the things that I learned was, and it was really hard for me to click in there, was when you were at your weakest point, when you were at that survival mode, nothing is working, I'm overworked, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm just feeling empty and lost, and I just feel totally unconnected. When you're at that point, that is when the universe is working hardest for you, right? But you got to have trust, and you've also got to start taking inspired action. Maybe you were just inspired to watch this reading. Maybe you were called, just like I was, to sit down and watch this reading in the middle of damn night. Maybe you woke up at 3 a.m. and watched it, on the replay, whatever it is. It is time for growth in your life. It is time for you to harvest some things, because during all of that pain and suffering and all those things that you've been going through and all those feelings that you don't feel and the weirdness that you've got going on, during the storm is when the universe is working hardest for you. So it's your turn to trust yourself, that you'll make the right moves, that you'll be guided to the right things, that you're hearing the right call, that you're listening to the sounds that you need to listen to, you're hearing your intuition correctly, and that you're going to be making the moves in the right direction. All right? So maybe you lost your way. Maybe some things happened. And then, of course, when we get in that mindset that, shit's happened, everything's going to keep happening, there's always a new beginning. There's a flip side to everything. When there's an end, there's a beginning. Okay? It's not always an end, an end, an end, an end. But it's got to be you that turns this around, and you have to have the courage to reach out and get those resources if you need them. You have to have the courage to end a relationship that is completely busted, broken down, and one-sided, and to go after something new, to set yourself free from that shit, or job that's just completely exhausted you, ain't paid you back, that owe you money. You know what I mean? So just when you don't think it's going to happen is when everything starts happening. First it's a reading that gives you hope. Next, it's a phone call. Next, it's a credit card that comes in the mail, or a check that comes in the mail, or your tax return is twice as much as you thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? Just the weirdest stuff. But you have to trust the universe is working for you. You have to trust yourself. You have to tap back into your intuition, and you have to trust yourself. So something went down, something was bad, something went awry somewhere. Don't give up on yourself ever, never, never, never. There will be plenty of people in this world that do. You are the one in charge of you, and you are the one that's got to keep going. You may feel tired. You may feel exhausted. Trust me. Take a break. Take a nap. Go on a little vacation. Even if it's at home, taking a bath and taking a nap if you can. You know what I mean? Get a $5 pizza, $6 pizza from, Little Caesars. Feed the kids. Staycation. There's many times where that was vacation for me and my kids, and we loved every minute of it. Movies and pizza. And they didn't care that it was only a $6 pizza. It was, we got pizza because we don't eat stuff like that. Not we didn't eat a whole bunch of stuff like that. So to them it was like a party. And that's all you got to remember. It doesn't matter what you've got going on, how much you don't have, how much you do have. You can have a party every minute of every day if you want to, but it's got to be your shift and your focus that does that, right? If you're feeling down and depressed and anxious and you need a mental health professional, you need to see a doctor, you need some counseling or therapy, go do that. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's on a sliding scale fee, but if you need assistance like that, get it, right? Been there, done that. Thank you, universe, for providing those people in those situations for me, because I'm a much stronger person. I'm able to help a lot more people because I've been there, done that. I've been there. Been able to help my own son. He's got anxiety. I didn't know that was a thing. I know what depression is, don't know what anxiety is. And he's handling it. It was rough. It was rough for a while. Now we know. So now we know we can continue to get him the help he needs. He knows he don't want to go backwards. Neither do I. So we keep moving forward. But he's got to want to be the one to do it. I'm just here cheering him on, right? Unmarked trail, Revelation 57. So here it is. There's a little bit of a challenge here in your growth, in your stability, in your movement forward. You got to trust yourself that you can do this, that you can get out of whatever problems you've been going through. And I'm going to pull some tarot on this because this is kind of vague here. But I know a lot of you are probably dealing with different situations. But you got to have the courage to get up and to get going and to get motivated. And one of the things that helped me the most, especially when I was really down, I was really exhausted, wiped out. And as a healer, not only am I a tarot reader, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium. So shit comes to me at all hours of the day, all times. You have to be able to protect yourself. But I'm also a Reiki master. I'm also a healer. And I'm always constantly sending energy to somebody. But it doesn't come from me. I trust the universe knows exactly where I'm directing that energy to. So it's not coming from me. I just direct the energy and allow the universe to do what it does. But I still have to protect my energy, and I have to take time off too. So if you've been real busy, overworked, if you've been struggling, if you've been trying to push the mark, trying to make a change, and you keep failing, or you keep falling backwards, or you keep, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, trying to save money and you keep coming up with another bill kind of thing. Thank you for the money to pay that bill. I'll start over. No problem. I'll start with where I'm at. I got a bill paid. Next. You know, it's just a matter of flipping the script and seeing things from a different perspective sometimes. You know what I mean? And you got a new trail here, but you have to be able to see that there's a way out. There's a new way. There's an exit here. There's a way out. We're going to pull some tarot. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Okay. You just need to relax. You need to love yourself right now. I don't care if you're male or female. You need to love the inner part of yourself. You need to nurture yourself, male or female. Take time to Just breathe for a minute. Just breathe with me for a minute. Just breathe. Man, that was nice. I can breathe. I can breathe. Sometimes that's not so easy, especially when you have an upper respiratory infection or you have asthma. Trust me. Trust me, we've been going through it the last week or two. Thanks for the air I breathe. Thanks for my lungs. Thanks for breathing. Take the smallest things you can even focus on right here in front of your face at any given time. This is how I got myself out of some of those dark spots, some of those really exhausting moments. You know, I'd be in my recliner, laid back or laying on the bed, and I'd be like, damn, this pillow is comfortable. I am so grateful that this bed is so comfortable. I love this heavy quilt. I love whatever is right there closest to me. And your body is always with you. So is spirit, but a lot of times we don't trust spirit. We don't want to believe in spirit. We don't want to talk to spirit because spirit put us through this shit, right? Whatever. Spirit is never going to be pissed off at you. Spirit is never going to be angry at you. Spirit will always, always, always love you, care for you, protect you, provide for you, whatever it is you're asking for, even if it's stupid shit. And you never have to ask for forgiveness from spirit. Because spirit doesn't ever put you in a place where you have to ask for forgiveness. It's constant. It's ever present. I just need you to take a deep breath right now and really care for yourself right now. So, respecting yourself, respecting where you're at, taking care of yourself, being appreciative for your body, being appreciative for nurturing, loving individuals in the world. Anybody that's given you a hug or a smile or said hello to you or helped you out in some way, shape, or form. That's all universe. That's your spirits. That's angels coming in to help you out. It's putting all those people and putting all those puzzle pieces together so that you meet up with those people throughout the day. Excuse me, even throughout your life, so that you can get to better places. You know, just respect yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself, and take time for yourself as best you can right now. Even if it's just in little ways. I'm talking to some people that have really gone through it. I'm going to pull tarot here in just a minute too. I'm kind of afraid to pull this one because this is the Path of Horror deck, and it's a new deck that I just got, but it's all skulls and hellfire and Bibles, and I think it's a little too much for us right now. I think it's a little too much for us right now with this reading. So, all right. What's up, Brittany? J-Dubs here. Y'all, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Carrie says, you said it wrong. It's all the shit. Okay, so it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things, okay? Carrie said, this is not my message, but I am staying. I am staying, Queen, because it is absolutely beautiful. Thanks. I appreciate you. Namaste, my friend. Thank you. Brittany says, hey, wow, I don't normally catch you on like this late. No, I'm never on this late. But even I know other people need this reading. But I felt like it was for me specifically. Thank you for your time doing this. Aw. And J-Dub is showing some love. Look, I was about to go lay down. But you're right. Somebody needed this message, even if it was just you, Brittany. So there's some things that are happening. Some things that are going down. Some chapters that are closing in your life. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be a friend. Could be a friend with benefits. Okay. And we don't feel great when those kinds of things start happening. All right. So yeah, there are some things that didn't work out that are coming to an end. Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. I also have Aries and Aquarius here. So it is time for a new beginning. I don't know what this is. It could have been a project, a contract, a job, a friend, friends with benefits. Could have been somebody you were dating, somebody you were talking to. Man, these are coming out in doubles. Double whammy here. Some of y'all got hit with a double whammy. Like there was a couple things, like there was a couple things that happened all at once. I got Leo energy. You just holding on, ain't you? You just trying to keep it together. You're very strong. You're very courageous. You got this. You got this and all things. And I want to tell you that some of you may have been breadcrumbed. You may not have been getting paid very well at all. You may just be scraping by. For some of you, can't barely pay your bills, that kind of stuff. Whatever this is, your strength and your willpower to overcome is the strength card. It is saying that you will overcome. You have the energy and the capacity to overcome anything. So you just have to get enthused. You just have to have a little bit of motivation, okay? And don't forget that we're people, we're humans, we go through shit. We're not just spiritual woo-woo and all this stuff. We're humans in the 3D world, living on this planet, doing 3D world stuff, okay? And even I have to pay bills, and I have to eat, and I have to do all the things that humans do. And just don't forget to pay it forward, to give it back in some way. So if you've got clothes that are too small for yourself or your children or something, pass it on to the next person. Maybe reach out on Facebook to somebody, another family another family in need, and just donate that stuff to them instead of taking it to the Goodwill or someplace that's just going to resell it. Actually put it in the hands of the people that need it the fucking most. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying. Put it in the hands of the people that need it most. If somebody needs a smile or a hug and I ain't talking about let them drain you and let them take from you. But if you got your friend or a family member that just needs some motivation or some cheering up, maybe they're going through something like this. Maybe this might not be your message, but somebody that's going through something like this. Be the queen and the king to nurture and help others out at this time. Be the one to lift other people up, dust them off, hand them back their crown and be like, all right, when you step out on that stage, you put your own crown on. I just assist. I don't do it for you. That way you don't have to be going through stuff like this or be down and out or be going through all of these challenges. It could be people close to you. You might be a person that's able to help out. You might be a healer. Send some Reiki somebody's way. If they're you don't got to even tell them. You don't got to even tell them. For their best and highest good, always and only. Send a household that needs some assistance today. You know what I'm saying? Send them some Reiki energy or just pray for them or something, If they're asking for that healing, if they're open to it, the universe is going to help them out. Okay? So some of you may be in a position to help others that are going through things like this. You have the courage to get through, and you have abundance on the way in for you. So this next chapter is going to be about abundance, fruition, abundance, and reaping rewards. Some of you are helpful, and you do help people all the time. And maybe that's why you feel so lonely or lonesome or just feel lost or just like everything nothing works out for me, but I'm always helping other people. Excuse me, that's the universe telling you got rewards coming for the work that you do. And I like it and I appreciate it because you're humble and you're kind and you're loving. You're unconditionally loving and kind, and you've been holding on. No matter what, I keep going. No matter what, I've got courage to keep going. The determination. But what you got to have is faith in yourself, trust in yourself, and trust in the universe. And you got to put a plan together. For some of you, you need to put a plan together to get yourself out of whatever the situations might be. Just write it down. Put a plan together. What you want to do. What do you want to focus on? Yeah. Virgo, Aquarius energy. Some of you are having a difficult time with some sort of some of you are having a difficult time dealing with some. It could be depression, it could be sadness. You're just feeling lonesome, lonely, or lost right now. And this could be because of a breakup, a separation, or maybe you're away from your friends or your family or something like that. Whatever. You're disconnected. Some of you are feeling disconnected, whatever it may be. You're having a difficult time with health issues or wealth issues or depression or sadness. Remember, don't forget, reach out for help. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Be okay saying, I need help. I need help. Even if it's a 1-800 number, a free 1-800 number, they can get you assistance. They can help guide you to the right places if you need it. Okay? Some of you have been completely manipulated and done under by someone or something. I'm going to have to say someone on this one. So whoever you are, raise your hand. Put a thumb up. That's all. That's all you get. Just a thumb. You ain't got to say anything in chat. You ain't got to. This was someone, for some of you that completely manipulated. They may have taken you for your house, your home, your car, your money. Some of you, it's not that drastic. But when somebody has completely hornswoggled you or completely baffled you or manipulated you and twisted your mind so you don't even know what to think. You don't know which way is up or which way is down. That's a damn difficult situation. And a lot of you may have held on to it, just having the courage to get through it. Whatever it is, could have been a work situation, relationship situation. Thanks for those thumbs. I appreciate it. I just want to know. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. All right, so here's the switch. It's time to get out of this, okay? Let's just take the time right here. Just acknowledge the fact that you were manipulated. You were hurt. I'm not seeing the 3 swords here, but I am seeing this heart home upside down. You might have been dealing with somebody who lacked compassion and empathy altogether. They didn't give a fuck how much they hurt you. They may have trashed you, trashed your ego, used you, taken advantage of you, whatever. We don't have to go there. The train's coming, midnight train. So it's time for you to get out of your head about this, because a lot of times what happens when we have been lied to and manipulated, train's like, let's keep moving. We got to move past this. A lot of times when we have been manipulated on like to this level, to where we don't really know which way is up and which way is down, what to believe, how to think, how to feel, that is pretty devastating, right? Confidence totally rocked. Like our world is upside down. We really don't know what to think. And what we normally do is figure it out. We try and figure it out. We're like, no. I can't let this go. I got to figure this out. Like, why did this happen this way? Why did they do this to me? Why did they ghost me? Why did they leave me? Why did they do this, that, and the other? Why did they get me pregnant and then ghost? Why did they just have sex with me and then boom, they're gone again? Whatever it is. It's time to stop thinking about them altogether. Because you're giving so much thought to this person or about this person, they don't deserve it. That's your energy being depleted right there. Because you're trying to constantly figure out this manipulation or why they did this. You may never figure out a master manipulator, a con man, a con woman. And you will exhaust yourself trying to figure it out. You really will. Willie, really? Willie, really? What did I say? You really will? Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, so some of you are really sad, lonely, depressed. Some of you are dealing with some codependency. Okay, whatever it is. Some of you may have been dealing with somebody who was a heavy drinker. I mean, you or a substance abuser. You could have also been dealing with somebody who was self-indulgent. It was all about them. It was only ever about them. Okay? But you will benefit yourself by slowing your thoughts down right now at this moment about this person. Stop watching tarot about this person. Stop as best you can thinking about this person. Don't get mad at yourself if you do. Just be like, oh, I'm thinking about him again. It would be great if I didn't. Do it as best you can to get this out of your head. To stop doubting yourself. If you believe that they manipulated you, or they ghosted you, or they used you, believe it. Believe it. Because you're the one that's got to get past this. And it may feel difficult, but you can damn sure do it. Some of you really neglected. Some of you have dealt with a lot of financial issues. You may have been kicked out, or you may have kicked them out. They may have ghosted you. There's neglect is neglect. You know what I mean? That's never pretty when the 5 of coins comes up. And you're going through some difficult, challenging moments. But the 3 most amazing cards I see is the World, shutting its shit down. 4 most amazing cards, starting a completely new cycle, breaking free. With the Fool card, having the courage to get through these obstacles and hold your shit together while you're doing it. Probably look good while you're doing it too. And the Chariot, leaving this shit as far behind you as possible. Some of you may be moving, relocating, moving out, moving on, moving away, distancing yourself from this person. Okay? And that, my friends, whomever you are that needed this message, some of you may be moving back home. Moving in with siblings, sisters, brothers, things like that. As best you can, and this is just the weirdest message, but it's not really weird, but I guess Fred knows what he's doing. I don't. So the message that I'm really getting right now from Fred, and give me just a second while I try and translate it for you, is for those of you that have been severely manipulated by somebody, really lied to and manipulated and gaslit, and you have no freaking idea how somebody feels about you, why they did what they did, why they kept putting you in so much pain, why they kept neglecting you, why they kept hurting you. And some of you, you may have dealt with people that, wanted to move forward with you, move things forward with you, and then would drop off the face of the earth. Would just drop out, ghost, or they would start neglecting you. And then they would go back to the love train, everything's good, everything's great, and then drop back off with the neglect. That is mind-boggling. And I've been there, done that many times. And they're very unhealthy situations. But if you're so used to holding everything together and over-giving and bending over backwards and doing everything for someone, or trying to do the most to keep a relationship together, you may be a people pleaser, something like that. You may just not like, you may just be very loyal and you don't like giving up on somebody. You have to know when you have to love yourself and respect yourself way beyond somebody else. I'm not talking about your kids and your, stuff like that. I'm talking about someone that would treat you like this. It's like fulcrum one way and then the other way, one way and then the other way. That's very confusing. So if you've gotten yourself to the point where you're trying to figure out why they did this, where they've gone, why they do this, why they treat you like this, stop. That's your stop sign. Namaste. Let's take a deep breath. They're a grown-ass adult. You could say it with me. They're a grown-ass adult that chose to behave the way that they behaved. It was their choice as a grown-ass adult to behave the way that they behaved. My job as a grown-ass adult is to recognize whether or not it's something I want to deal with anymore or at all. Point blank, period. The majority of you cannot wait to get away from this because this person made it very difficult. This could have been a boss, an employer, a friend, family member, or a partner. But the best thing for you to do, for those of you that have been in this, according to Fred, is to think about the good times. Think about the good times. Go back to thinking about the good times. And I don't know if that's before this person came along or before this situation happened, but take yourself to a happy place, to a place of innocence and joy. Okay? Go spend time with your children. Go hang out with your friends and family. Roll it back in your head and think about good times. You're probably like, I don't want to think about that person. Hell no. I don't want to think about, okay, well then think about something else. Start thinking and reminiscing about good shit. Good times. And appreciate those great memories that you have with other people in other situations. Because they're there and they're going to be able to assist you in moving away from this faster. And it's going to actually assist you in. So like when you start thinking about this person, why they do this, why they treat me like this, why they stop it. Let's think about, excuse me, when my child was learning how to walk or learning how to say their first words. And, when was the last time I had a party? When was the last time I celebrated anything and had fun with my children? Just kind of go to a happy place inside your head. And that will assist you in getting out of this energy much faster. This person was difficult. If these were partners, oh my gosh. So you need to be good to yourself right now. Okay, focus on your children, focus on your health and your happiness, and really try to fill your thoughts with good, happy thoughts. Even if it's, the coffee you get to drink. Indulge in something other than this person. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, we're about to wrap this up. Okay, so the way forward isn't quite clear, and that's what the universe wants you to get clear on. What do you want? What do you see your future? What do you see your future look like? What do you see? You're not focused forward. You're thinking about the shit that happened and this thing that's going on and all the funked up shit rather than the stuff that you want to go right. And a lot of times, all humans do it, but we think about the bad shit more than the good shit. And you need to sway this more to good stuff. And getting clear on what your goals are. What do you want your future to look like? Excuse me. Yeah. What do you want your future to look like? What do you want your future spouse to look like? Be like? What does family mean to you? What is security feel like you? What is safety, security? What does your home look like? Start dreaming and dream big and go to a happy place inside of your head and stop worrying about whatever this is. And for those of you, again, you need to start communicating your needs, okay, to yourself. I need assistance. I need help. I need resources. Universe, I need resources. I need help. Just communicate it to the universe. Say it out loud. Own it. Accept it. I need help with my mental health care. I need help with my family's care. I need help with whatever it is. To move, to relocate, to do this, that, or the other. And trust the universe is going to put the people in place that can help you out. Okay? Your next chapter here, your chapter that you're moving into, is about abundance. And that abundance could be that you have resources all around you at any given time. You just have to start looking for them. Whatever that means. If you feel stuck in this, I think most of you do. Even if it's in your head, it's about getting yourself out of your head and into a happier, feeling better place. And the only person that's in charge of that is you. Was this a tough message? Yes. Was it hard to deliver? Yeah. Am I tired? Yeah. Temperance. In time, you will move forward. You will be balanced. And in time, you will be in a loving relationship. Okay? But I need you for now, forgive yourself and stay balanced and in a harmonious place within inside of self as best you can. Focus on your inner peace. Okay? Challenging times. Stay balanced as best you can, and I know you can. There it is. Have the courage. Going through some challenges. It's okay. You can get out of it. You can get clear of it. Okay? Opportunities are all around you at any given time. Those of you looking for a house, looking for a relationship, looking for stability, looking for a job, looking for stability in life, that's right here around the corner. Just want my life to be stable. I want to be a thriver. I'm thriveling. I'm thriveling. I'm thriveling. You will be soon. Some of you may be traveling, moving, relocating, buying a new home. Some of you a new relationship. Damn. Some of y'all new job. Some of you may travel for work. So just because it looks dark right now, just trust that the sun is about to come up. For me, in a couple hours, hopefully I'll get to sleep before the sun comes up. But just because you're going through some challenging, dark times, there's resources all around you. Call out to the universe. Pray. Write it down. Journal it. Talk to yourself. While you're doing dishes, while you're taking a shower, you're going to look crazy to a lot of people. Yeah. Do you care? I hope you don't. Because I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to spirit. I'm talking to the universe. I'm putting the vibration out. Resources. I'm thriveling. Make up a song. Thriveling. I do that all the time. I make up songs and then shit just starts happening. The last time I made up a song, I was just testing it out. The next day I got a job offer that I didn't even remember I applied for. Yeah. Find balance. That's all the universe is asking for you to do right now, is to just help yourself balance. And you ain't even got to be crazy happy or nothing like that. Just be cool. Just be good. Can you be kind of okay, sort of, maybe? Maybe. If you start feeling better, cool. And then the joy and the stability will come. But you got to be in a balanced place. And some of you are just completely, like, frazzled. The frazzled is a great word. Like, oh my God, I got so much to do. I got so much to think about. I'm so much in this and that and the other. Slow down those thoughts. Stop doubting yourself. Stop overthinking every situation. Stop bending over backwards for employers and jobs and partners and people that aren't respecting you and aren't giving you nothing. They ghost you. They neglect you. They don't pay you good. Oh, man. They fire you without paying you. I mean, there's all kind of stuff going on here. So whoever you are, wherever you are, I got it. I got you. You got you. Spirit's got you. There's plenty of resources. You can get assistance with damn near everything. You want to go to college? There's a scholarship for that. Free money. There's grants for that shit. At any age. Trust me. I went back to college at 35. So some of you have really been through, and you are going through some really dark times, some really, really challenging moments. But don't forget that you're a powerful creator. And a lot of times, these fears, and yes, if we have to go through it, it freaks us out, and it's painful, right? And then we get through, then we start cycling all those thoughts of all the fear and all the panic kind of stuff. We have to remember to rise above that we are powerful creators and that we are in charge of our thoughts, and our thoughts create things. And the more we think about shit we fear and stuff going wrong, or thinking about the negative stuff, we're going to continue to attract that kind of stuff. We're going to stay in that energy. When if we can get a shift just a little bit, the universe isn't asking for much, just a little bit. If you can be okay and you can calm down and simmer these overactive minds and these doubts and fears and worries, just take a deep breath. Relax for a minute. Come to center. Calm down. Calm the F down. I just want to breathe. I want to breathe for you. You'll hear your intuition. You'll know what actions to take. If you can't, ask your intuition to speak loudly so you can't miss the sign, so you can't miss the call, so you can't miss the next action that you need to take that is best for you. Yeah. So you're in charge of you. No, ain't nobody else up in here but you. You're the one that can overcome these fears and these challenges and these doubts and in regards to whatever you're dealing with, okay? You got to confront your shadow side. You got to confront yourself. You got to confront the negativity that's going on inside of you. And it's time for you to spread your wings and just get real with yourself. Own it, accept it, and get real with yourself. And that's when you open up to giving and receiving. Okay, so a lot of you are just not, you're feeling helpless and hopeless and challenged and all these difficult moments. Yeah, in those moments, I know, it fucking sucks. It hurts. It's painful. You feel hopeless. You feel like shit's wrecked. Wreck-It Ralph, you know what I mean? But you have to see, and you're refusing to see because you're too busy focused on all the negativity, that you have new beginnings here. And all you have to do is head towards things that make you feel better. Head towards more positive, optimistic thoughts. Okay? Think better thoughts. And you have to try. You actually have to effort to get yourself out of these places. Sometimes it's you have to force yourself to think positively when you catch yourself always negatively thinking, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. And make it fun. You know, don't beat yourself up about it. Like, damn, I did it again. Oh my God. And start crying and have no freaking freak out again. No, just make it fun. You're like, oh, I did it again. There I go. Okay. I did it again. What can I do to make a shift here? Well, I don't have to think about that person. Well, I don't have to think about, but I could think about, putting sugar in their tank and I'm not ever suggesting to sabotage anybody or revenge, nothing. But make it fun though. Make yourself feel good. If it makes you feel good, just don't do the shit in real. Don't write it down. Don't document it and don't fucking do it. Okay. So I'm just saying, just make it fun for yourself. Make it something that's real for you. So it's like, oh my God, I wish I could just put sugar in their gas tank. But I know I'm not going to, but the universe will get them back. Karma will come for them. Things will happen for them. They'll get theirs. Just push it off on the universe. Let the universe handle it. It's big enough to do that, So if that's what you got to do to make yourself feel better, like they'll get their justice. Justice is mine right now. It's not about them and what they get. It's not about them and what they've been doing. It's not about how they treated me, what they did, where they are, what they lied about, what they this, that, and the other. It's about me getting myself to a happy place and stopping giving them energy at all. And that includes thinking about them. How am I going to do that? Let's think better thoughts. I like laying on the grass, especially during spring when the grass starts growing and it's really, really green and fresh. After I mow the lawn, I like laying on the grass in the shade, especially when it's like 110 degrees in Florida and you're sweating and you need to just sit in the shade for a few minutes to cool down. I enjoy watching the flowering trees and the fruit coming up on the fruit trees. I just sit there and get yourself into like a little groove for a minute, Get yourself moving away from, spend time with friends and family and spend time with your children and be playful and have fun. Play video games or board games or do something. Okay, because the more joy you have, the more fun you have, the more feeling good you feel, even if it's an itty bitty little bit, it grows. Then the universe brings you more experiences to feel good about. You know what I mean? And more you'll start feeling better. And then within 6 months, you won't even remember this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You won't remember these challenging times in 6 months. It'll be just another thing that's happened. Right? And some of you are in that position now where you've already started over. You're starting at zero. You're trying to start after you got laid off or, got juiced your bank. They stole your bank account. I don't know. I hope none of you ever have to deal with stuff like that. But it's you being in charge of yourself, and maybe you just needed a reminder that you are in charge of what you do each and every day. Yeah, there's gonna be issues with people that do shit like this, right? That put you in a very dissatisfied, unhappy place, that treat you like crap, that manipulate you, that juice you, that take you for everything you got, neglect you. They don't give you nothing. But you know who's in charge of them? Ultimately, you are. Because you're the one that gets to see, which you haven't seen or you didn't want to see or you failed to see for some reason or another. Especially for those of you that are dealing with relationships. But even in employment ships and stuff like that. Maybe you were overspending. Maybe you were working overtime all the time. And you should have been taking time off. You really should have been not neglecting yourself. You really should have been taking time to rest. It is time to move to a better place. Okay, don't forget, you got to trust yourself. Make a strategy, make a plan moving forward. Whatever moving forward means to you. And maybe the strategy, I just gave it to you. Maybe it's just learning how to put a pause on the negative thoughts or thinking about this person. Boom. And start doing something deviating in a different direction, reading a book, writing a book, talking to friends, calling up your siblings, and not talking about the bullshit that happened in the past. You only go back to the past if you've got something positive to say about it or something enjoyable to say. That's basically what the universe is saying here, especially for those of you that are trying to get out of this bucket or trying to get some sort of movement forward. Them's the words, them's the messages. I hope this helps somebody in some way, shape, or form. Don't forget, energy exchange is real. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. And, of course, donations of love are always appreciated. If you would like a private session with me, nourishheallive.com. I do have a 30-minute phone reading on sale. I just put it on sale today for $60. So it's on my website. Go to nourishheallive.com, or on my scheduling site. It's on there too. So you can schedule with me for 30 minutes for $60. And that is my spring sale right now. This was rough. And for whoever you are, it's time for a change. It's time to reevaluate where you're at, what you need to focus on, what you need to focus on, what you want to focus on, what you want your future to look like, what you need to do to strategize a plan. Chess queen here. We're playing chess now. We need to strategize a plan so we can move out of this energy, this situation. A lot of you situations already over. So let's make a plan to get ourselves out of the heartbreak and the pain of it all, the difficulties and the challenges, much faster, much easier, and quickly as possible, huh? Because this one right here, that's what I want to see. I want to see smiling motherfucker. I want to see smiling faces staring back at me, even though I can't see you staring at me. I want to see smiling faces. And I don't want fake faces. I don't want fake smiles. I want real smiles. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we're going. That's where we're headed. I don't care if this was a soulmate, twin flame. I don't care if you got kids with them and you've known them forever. I don't care who it is. Just get yourself to a better feeling place as best you can, as often as you can. And you will be really surprised at how quickly your energy shifts and how fastly you move beyond this. Again, within 6 months, this person or this situation will be just a thing of the past, and you probably won't even ever think of it again, or very rarely. Okay? Reaping what you sow, abundance and fruition, because it is time for a new era for you. Get yourself moving in that direction faster. Okay? That's what I got for you. Don't let fears hold you back. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. Don't let what anybody done to you continue to hold you back. You are in charge of you. So you get right with yourself. You see the truth. You deal with whatever negativity you've been working on or working with. And you set yourself free moving forward, feeling good about yourself and life again. And it's up to you. What? Right? Perfect storm. Right? You're going through a storm right now, but it's to make you stronger. It's to help you move forward better, with more courage to step into life or step back into life or to go after goals, whatever it is for you. I'm Feather. I'm out of here. Namaste.